Don't use wood chips anymore. This free mulch builds humus 5 times faster and supercharges your soil instantly. Here's my shortcut. Why wood chips slow down real soil building more than most gardeners realize. Wood chips are carbon heavy and nitrogen hungry. When you spread them on soil, microbes steal nitrogen from your garden beds just to break that wood down. This causes temporary but serious nitrogen lockup. Crops yellow, growth slows, and true humus formation drags on for years. What this free mulch really is and why it builds humus so fast. The fastest humus-building mulch is fresh mixed green biomass, weeds before they seed, grass clippings, soft crop residues, banana leaves, sweet potato vines, comfrey, pumpkin vines, legume tops, and kitchen peel waste when layered correctly. How this mulch supercharges soil instantly instead of slowly. Fresh biomass contains soluble nutrients that begin leaching into the soil with the first watering. Within 7 days, you'll see darker soil, increased moisture retention, and a surge in soil life. So, let's talk about the exact correct thickness and ratios that really make this system work. For vegetable beds, the ideal thickness for green mulch is somewhere between 5 to 8 centimeters when it's loosely spread. If you go any thinner, it just dries out too fast. And if you go any thicker, well, it might go slimy, especially in wetter climates. Now, here's how to apply it correctly without stunting your crops. First, always water the soil deeply before you start mulching, and then, make sure to pull the mulch back about 5 centimeters from plant stems. This helps prevent collar rot. Let me give you a practical example from a maize and vegetable bed transformation. So, one maize bed was mulched with banana leaves, grass, and weed tops, and it actually started showing darker leaf color within about 14 days. Plus, earthworm tunnels appeared within a month, which is a pretty good sign things are working. So, how often should this mulch be replaced and managed? Well, green mulch shrinks fast because it works fast. You can expect a full layer to break down within, about 3 to 6 weeks if the weather's warm. It's pretty quick, honestly. So, let's talk about when wood chips still make sense and, honestly, when they absolutely don't. You'll want to use wood chips around permanent trees, on walking paths, and on erosion-prone slopes where, slow decomposition is actually an advantage. Here's the real reason this method sort of remains hidden from a lot of gardeners. It just doesn't make any money for sellers of bagged mulch, compost, or fertilizers. The thing is, every successful garden out there is generating its own mulch non-stop. Alright, so what's the fastest way to start this system today, even if you're not composting first? First, clear your bed. Then, go ahead and water deeply. Next, spread a layer of mixed green biomass about 5 to 8 centimeters thick. Make sure to keep the stems exposed. After that, just water lightly on top. Repeat this every 3 to 4 weeks, and that's it. No turning, no buying, no waiting around for compost to mature. This, right here, is how you stop decorating soil and really start building it. It's how you can turn tired ground into living humus in just 1 season, instead of waiting, 5 years.